And what I'd like to do is introduce our candidate for the 7th District, Tom Malinowski, who is running for Congress.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Tom. I'm Tom Malinowski, and if elected, I will make sure that spring comes between winter and summer next year. I mean, think about it. This is another way in which Leonard Lance and the Republican majority have failed us, right? No, let me just say a few quick words. Some of you have met me, some of you haven't. Those of you who have know my story. I'm basically an immigrant kid who came to this country when I was 6 years old from Poland when it was under communism. I love our country. I believe that our freedoms, our democracy, our way of life are precious, but also fragile and worth defending. I spent most of my life in public service defending those ideals at home and abroad. I served our country internationally. For the Clinton administration, the Obama administration, I came home because our country is at risk today. We all know this is a really dangerous moment for America. We know what's at stake. We know that Donald Trump won a presidential election, and now we need to make sure he doesn't win the argument about who we are as a country and as a people. And like you, I am tired of what I read in the newspaper, what I see on Twitter every single morning when I wake up and read it. Don't try it at home. It's a professional responsibility for me. I am tired of a mad king tweeting out edicts every single day. And on Tuesday, the edict contradicts the one that he sent out on Monday. I am tired of a government that is placing itself above the law and above the truth. I think this is dangerous for our country. And I am tired of what is clearly becoming a war on New Jersey. Whether it is the oil drilling off our shores or a tax bill that is doing nothing to help us get jobs, nothing to help build the transportation networks that we need in New Jersey, the infrastructure, nothing to help the people of Warren County, nothing to protect our environment, that added $1.5 trillion to the deficit so that Warren Buffett's company can get a $29 billion tax cut, which he didn't even want. I think that's crazy. But I'm also tired of being tired of all of these things. I think the question, whenever we have faced a challenge as Americans, and we know we have faced bigger challenges than this in our history. Whenever we have faced a challenge, the question has always been not what are they doing, it's what are we doing? What are we going to do to protect our country, our values, our institutions? And I am heartened every single day as I campaign around this district and I meet people who are joining the Democratic Party for the first time. I'm meeting young people who are coming out supporting this movement for gun safety, for example. We have had shooting after shooting after shooting in this country, and only today are we seeing a true, effective, national movement to do something about it. It's almost as if the least responsible citizen in America, the guy who's sitting in that big White House, has sparked a rebirth of responsible citizenship in America on issue after issue after issue. And here in the 7th Congressional District, for those of us who live in it, the eyes of the country are upon us because we are actually very fortunate. We are among the 5% of Americans who live in a congressional district where we do not know what the outcome is going to be in November because it is a true swing district. Most Americans live in a safe Democrat or safe Republican district. We live in a place where by our votes, by our efforts, we can change the course of American history in November. So we have an incredible opportunity and an incredible responsibility. A year ago, the Cook Political Report rated this district as a likely Republican district. Then they moved it over to leans Republican. Now it is a toss-up district. one of the top 20 competitive congressional districts in the country. That is our opportunity. That is our responsibility. We are going to out-organize the other side. Of that I am confident. We have already outraised them. On June 5th, on the primary day, I hope I will have your support. But here's something else that I hope and expect, that there will be twice as many, 3 times as many Democrats coming out on primary day as there are Republicans in their primary. This is actually going to be our first contest with Leonard Lance, and we need to win it by showing how energized we are, how enthusiastic we are to win this race. And then spring is going to come at an odd time in November. And come January, I will see you guys in Washington, because we are going to be restoring decency, the rule of law, and basic American values to our government. Thank you very much.